Our women's team's back up to full strength. We had a few kids. This time of year, you always keep your fingers crossed, but it looks like the head colds and the flu got through the team, and we're all fairly healthy. So our women's, we made some adjustments based on our last meet at High Point in the workout schedule. Added in some workouts that we believe will help prepare us more for this particular course at Nash Farm Battleground in McDonough. So our women are very in a positive mood. They're on an upswing. They feel confident, certainly not cocky, but confident. On the men's side, another good 2-week block of training. Everybody's back in the lineup, training and healthy. Isaac Benz and Ryan Brown are feeling very confident. Their workouts have been going extremely well. From number 1 to number 10, our men's team has really put in a good 2 weeks. Weather's cooperated. We happened to luck out on the days we worked out. Stopped raining. Everything's been going very well. So we're excited about this week, moving into the Sun Belt Conference Championship week, preparing for that travel.
So you guys didn't compete this week. So how does having maybe that week or the weekend off in between meets, preparing for the conference championship, just help build up strength for both sides, for men's and women's?
Well, a lot of it comes down to just emotionally, it gives you a weekend to just take a breath, not focusing on anything. We got through our competition. Kids are catching up with projects because we know we're going to be out of town for a couple days. So it really just gives the athletes a little bit of a mental break to not worry about things. A couple of the ladies went to a pumpkin patch. They did their Halloween carving. They're able to get away from the daily grind, so to speak. And the men's team, the weather kind of cooperated on Saturday and Sunday, so a lot of the guys were able to get their runs in on their own, catch up on work, do a little hiking up on the parkway. It's amazing how that just kind of changes your frame of mind.
Okay, we were talking just before going on air here about how some of your athletes have run on this course before. Talk about how maybe that provides an advantage for the athletes that have competed on that course before.
Yeah, it is going to be I don't know how much of an advantage it'll be for our team, but it definitely prepares them for what's in store. Anytime you go to a meet or a course that you don't normally run, you really don't know what to expect. The better athletes always perform well. The people who are ready to go and really competitive, they'll perform well in any weather and any course. But for our athletes, not having seen the course, the 5 athletes that have run on it are able to tell them what it's comparable to. So that's one reason why we did a specific workout with our ladies team last Tuesday based on Coach Tristan Van Oort, our assistant coach. She competed there as a junior and was runner-up. She was able to let the ladies know how long the hills are, what that last climb up to the finish is coming out of the last 800 meters. So that's been very helpful with her input for the men and the women. And a number of the athletes competed at that course in high school, so they know exactly how it feels. And it's been helpful to even our upperclassmen to hear what to expect, how it's going to feel, how we can compare the workout we did on our course to what they can expect coming up to the conference meet. So.
Okay, so the women have won 2 of the last 3. The men have won 2 years ago here in Boone. So you've had runners on both sides that have won conference championships before. I guess just talk about how they can use their experience to help the runners that haven't run in the conference meet before or who are just still underclassmen.
Yeah, on the men's side, we brought back a number of athletes that were on that conference championship team here in Boone. And it's certainly having those upperclassmen like Mike Flanagan, Ben Signorelli, Gable Dersham, having those 3 guys competing at that conference meet, it's kept our athletes grounded. We've got 2 young freshmen that are very talented, and we expect them to be, part of our bright future. But they've never been in a situation where a team title is on the line, and these 3 upperclassmen are, helping guide them along. And Isaac Benz and Ryan Brown were part of the program that finished runner-up last year, and they're bringing the disappointment. what it's like to leave a conference meet knowing that you could have won if some things had gone your way, or maybe you'd stuck it out or kept your head in the game a little bit longer. So the nice thing is we've got 5 young men that have been in the program that have won and lost by a hair. So that brings a lot to the men's program. On the women's side, we're only returning 1 athlete from the conference championship team that actually competed. Will be competing again. But 2 of the young ladies were alternates, and they were there at the conference meet to see the excitement. They know what the nerves are going to be like. They've warmed up. They know what the music's going to be like. They know what it's like to be next to the other team. Your tent's right next to the other team. I mean, there's a lot of interaction right there before the start. So we know that at least 3 of our athletes have that experience. And maybe on the women's side, it's good that we've got 3 freshmen running because they don't know what to expect. They've just been running well. And we're trying not to let them get too nervous. Trying not to put too much pressure on them.